Yeah, so we're doing this.
Do you like the older Steven universe?
Oh, yeah, this game's good because it's actually made by the creator of the show as well.
Really?
Like, she wrote the story. I just got finished watching season 5, and I'm kind of hoping that they bring the villain from this into season 6.
Yeah.
Hmm.
See, I think I managed to binge all the way up to part way somewhere through season 4, I believe.
Oh, you have a lot to get through.
I have got up to the. I mean, I don't know if it is season 4 for sure.
What happened?
The last episode I remember was the father got abducted, and Steven had to go save his dad.
I think that's early season 5.
Is it?
Yeah. Also, this title screen. So this title screen's fantastic. So when you first buy the game, the title screen's completely blank except for Steven. And as you play the game, more characters appear the bigger your party gets. Just stare at the wall next to Garnet.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, it's the best fucking bit. Like peeking out from behind the wall. No.
Yeah.
What I love the most about this though, is just the way everyone's positioned so that artistically you can see them all. But it just looks like Greg's decided to take the entire sofa like an asshole. It really does though.
Yeah, they're all like standing away.
Oh dear.
I'll be honest, Garnet looks very uncomfortable in that pose. Like, who leans on a wall like that?
Well, it's what you do when you try to look cool. Gotta look hip for the kids.
Okay, well, just for any of them hip people out there, the more angled doesn't mean you're cooler.
But then, one day...
I lean at 65 degrees.
65? Bah! I'm so cool, I lean at 180 degrees. My chiropractor hates me.
That's us. Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl. And me, the Crystal Gems. But we accidentally unleashed the light inside.
Yeah, this is a sequel to an iPhone game, which I couldn't be bothered to buy. Look at the fucking Infinity Stones. Luckily, the story for this is mostly self-contained.
But I told it. We don't have to do
Is it the actual voices from the show?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
You can be anything
Yeah, all the voice actors are in it.
Would you believe it?
It's spoilers for later on, but it's fucking hilarious because yeah, all the gems that are the same gem have the same voice actors, and there's just a bit where there's multiple paradots on screen at the same time in this.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't realise there was a level cap in this, so I basically stuck Connie as the main team member and then stuck everything into attack. Have I ever shown you Paper Mario?
Yes.
Okay, I literally just bought this game because it reminded me of Paper Mario.
Do you know what? I think Paper Mario is one of those games back in the days. Used to sleep over and stuff like that, and I just watched you play that for hours.
Yep.
Like not Pokemon, what am I saying? Like Mario Galaxy.
Mario Galaxy is fucking hilarious, and we used to play that game of what's Hitler up to now? People are going to be so lost at that. Seriously, that was fucking brilliant soundtrack though.
Not as good as the soundtrack of debating if it's possible to walk on the sun. Only if it's nighttime.
Oh, good times. You know.
We will never reference these things.
No,
or anything like that again.
Oh no, I'm gonna play Mario Galaxy with you at some point just so that we have an excuse to do it one more time.
One more time. Oh boy.
Oh, fucking alt clip through the floor there.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Sorry, quite
Seriously,
nice,
I fucking love the artwork on this game.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It's really smart. I like this.
No, I love games like this just because they have to map out where everything in the town is.
Yeah.
Whereas in the show, as long as you have a vague background, you can put the buildings wherever.
Oh, okay. The thing about games like this is, I feel they get quite easily forgotten under like the usual AAA titles blown in your face all the time. I always prefer the smaller games.
In all fairness, licensed games are usually shit though. Like this is one of the rare exceptions.
It's true. I think another rare exception that I've actually personally played would be Hercules on the PlayStation 1, like Disney.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking classic.
That's a true gem.
And they got Danny DeVito in to do the voice again.
Exactly.
Like, for some reason, he's always available to do the voice in Hercules. Oh dear.
I just wish he did the voice for Detective Pikachu. That would be so good. Don't get me wrong, I'm going in with a positive mindset. I've got nothing against the film before it comes out. I actually like the idea of it and I'm going to go watch it. But I am, unfortunately...
He's not Sean Ryan Reynolds, just because of Deadpool.
It's just Deadpool.
But, honestly, like, I like the Danny DeVito thing, but I have a better suggestion instead of Ryan Reynolds. Kevin Bacon.
That is a good choice.
You know, like, when Metal Gear Solid 5 was coming out, there was a petition to try and have Kevin Bacon be the voice of the villain. It didn't work, obviously.
Who else would be a good voice?
Oh, this is our villain, by the way.
Oh, now let's see. Where is
Okay.
I have...
There you are. Beep. I could feel it. Who activated you? They obviously don't know you're still mine.
I like how we're talking about everything else but the game. Like, we had a little bit of it
we'll talk about the game when we want to talk about the game. I have no idea what Hassanite actually is. But, like, this character design's fantastic. Okay, fair enough.
I will Google it.
Also, like, while I was Googling random bits of geology, it turns out lapis lazuli is actually ridiculously fucking expensive.
Yeah, I nearly bought some lapis lazuli, actually. Because it's weird, because I actually liked the stones. Because my girlfriend's all into them magical...
I leave you here for a few... Well, I'll let you make it
sorry.
up to me.
For all those people who are great believers of this stuff, I find it difficult to talk about this stuff with a straight face. It's not...
Chakras?
It's not, you know, believe in that...
New Age crystal stuff?
Yeah, magical stones and...
Come with me.
Stones to realign your aura?
Yeah.
Is that what you're going... The assumption we're going for?
That kind of stuff. She's all into that.
So, just to recap, by the way, the plot is that we have to go rescue the pyramids.
Huh?
There's a sentient pyramid that makes heart-like holograms. We have to go rescue it. So, okay, you're Googling Hassanite?
Hessenite, that's it. Hessenite.
Don't fucking Siri it!
I don't know how to spell it!
Hessonite.
Well, I've done it now, I've googled it.
Fuck's sake.
The internet has heard me say this. Both by the audience and with Google.
Okay. I love the fact immediately it's come up with her fucking character model in Google Images.
Yeah, we just got loads of... Heronite is the main antagonist of the final boss. To save for life. So that's what it is.
No, actually find out what the fuck this stone is, though.
We're Googling.
Also, the soundtrack's fucking brilliant.
Stone. Well, yeah, that's what Hessenite looks like. It's like a really lightish ruby colour.
Hmm.
An orange.
Yeah, how valuable is it, though?
Googling. Got to get some Googling.
I'm not, for fuck's sake.
Okay, it has a bunch of different names depending on what region you're in. If it's, I'm not going to pronounce any of them.
Steven Universe, making Chris Google random gemstones since 1956.
God dang it.
Oh dear.
Apparently it's a very powerful gemstone. Has many benefits on the physical, emotional and physiological level.
Please put the phone away. Please put the phone away now. That's enough homeopath horseshit for one day. No, legitimately, please put the phone away now after that.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out stuff about it, but it just keeps telling me about spiritual stuff.
Have you ever seen that Mitchell and Webb sketch where they do homeopathic doctors?
No.
They do they have this sketch that's a hospital run entirely by homeopaths. And it's like, give him more water, he's dead, sir.
Right, get me a bit of blue form one day. Put it in water, shake it, dilute it, shake it again, dilute it again, do some more shaking, dilute it some more, and then put 3 drops on his tongue. If that doesn't cure him, I don't know what will.
And then he holds it down the line under his nose, but we know he likes butter. Oh, they did the exact same thing in Gumball as well. Like, they had an episode where they tore into homeopaths and it was excellent.
Oh, okay.
Because where Gumball gets a doctorate, and his doctoring method is to just throw crystals at a guy who needs the Heimlich maneuver. And it's like, yes. Oh, dear. Yeah, one of my favourite things is people, like, homeopaths argue you can't overdose on it because it's just water, and I'm like, you can fucking drown.
What am I gonna pick? What am I gonna pick?
It's true.
It's true. Have you ever watched Mystery Science Theater?
No.
Are you aware of it?
No.
Okay, it's like a show from the 80s where, like, the plot's that a guy gets blasted into space at some point in the future by his bosses, and he has to watch terrible movies they send him, and him and 2 robots just riff on it. And it's really funny because the actor who played the main character in Mystery Science Theater is the voice actor from Air Dewey. And they hired him to be in Steven Universe literally just because he was the main character from Mystery Science Theater.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't ever seen Mystery Science Theater.
They have their own website now where they do the same thing, but with like modern films. It's called Rave Tracks. Like you pay like $2.99 and you can download an MP4 free for a specific film. And they've got one where they did the X-Men trilogy and it went mimetic because they kept having an argument in the middle. Like every time in the film someone mentioned Magneto, they go, so not Cerebro. And vice versa every time they mention Cerebro, and it basically just climaxed towards the end of the film with 2 of them having an argument when they were like, Magneto, Cerebro, Magneto, Cerebro, in the Patrick Stewart voice.
Magneto, Cerebro, Magneto, Cerebro.
And like, this carried on for their commentaries of all 3 of the films, and just became it's become a running gag every time they do an X-Men film.
Okay.
Oh dear, I love Rave Tracks. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to any of this fight.
No. I'm just trying to sort of keep an eye on what you're doing.
What's the key? You know the key is he's not a real Cersei, right? It's just symbolic.
Oh, yeah.
No, him. Oh. Unless he's actually so bad a mirror that he'd fit. I have a permit, I can do what I want. Holds it peace, I can do what I want, do we? That fucking scene from Parks and Rec. Have you seen Parks and Recreation?
I've seen YouTube clips.
Have you seen the bit that I'm talking about?
Yes, I have.
Oh dear. Fucking hell. Quotes to put on a t-shirt. Sorry everyone, Chris can't read.
I can, sort of.
Oh, the fact you're not even trying to properly defend. That was like the most self-digging attempt at defense ever. I can, sort of, not really.
I'm being honest.
How the fuck do I shovel party order again?
I know.
I forgot we was doing a recording today, I'll be honest. I'm so tired.
It's fair enough.
I'm in the background. Right, okay. I'm in the background. Pete's playing. He's talking. This is why I'm being like quiet-ish. I'm so
I want you to
stay awake.
No, don't be quiet. You need to talk with me.
I am trying.
Oh dear.
I'm just so tired. They'd be like, "But what did you do today?" Well, I was like cutting a tree down and then like needing to chop it up into bits and move it all around.
It's fine, man.
You don't radiator apart.
You don't have to give us your life story today. It's cool. Just enjoy the game for a bit.
It's all good.
It's so good. Oh yeah, Greg's a party member, by the way, because this is not PG.
How about this tasty
He literally just exists to be the synergist, and it's hilarious.
Next time we do a recording, I am going to come pre-prepared. I'm going to be like off my cake.
Fair enough.
I'll do my best anyway. What was you going to say?
It's just, like, my favourite thing about having Greg in the party is that he plays along to the background music.
Do you really? Oh yeah.
He's kind of useful for early game just because he's got this massive area effect. You can whack everyone on the screen at once. Then once I get halfway through the game, I just replace him with powers up for the rest of the game.
What's he doing in the background?
Oh, that's a shopkeeper.
Of course he's a shopkeeper.
Steven, you're amazing!
Oh yeah, they have limit breaks in this, and like they're fucking hilarious because they're all team attacks. And if you team Parasite up with Greg, her limit break just consists of like yeasting Greg's van across the screen. Like, it's as funny as it sounds.
Can't stop, won't stop. Hey!
I love the fact that one of Steven's moves is literally just press X to Sean.
Let's get beefy!
You've seen Heavy Rain, haven't you?
What, the game?
Yeah.
No.
There was a fucking glitch, like, where towards the end of the game, every time you push the X button, it would just make the main character yell, Sean! Every time you push the button.
Leveling up is just the best!
No, I think I remember seeing a meme about it.
Yeah.
Ready, Freddy? Yay, stop! How about... Guys, how about this?
Oh dear.
It's cool. Take your time.
Thanks! I'll just sit here and take my time.
Sorry!
Think of what to say. Oh dear. The sad thing is like this is going to be posted.
Yeah.
This is somebody sitting there thinking, this is the worst episode ever. Like of all the ones they've done, now they've got Chris back on here.
And he's tired as fuck.
I can't even remember if are we meant to be using our real names?
Yes, we're using our real names.
I can't remember.
How tired are you? Like, what the are you working at a school or a fucking Dickens novel?
I want to say it's school so bad.
I love that. Not even you have a response to that. I want to say a school, but I'm so tired. I've forgotten what Dickens is. Is it the plumber?
Oh dear.
Fucking
Well,
hell.
there you go. There was 30 seconds of entertainment for the audience.
I think we need to address this now, just before we get any further into this playthrough, is the fact that we're probably not going to have any more stories about how mental Chris's work is, just because they've discovered all the weird shit.
Oh yeah, a lot of the stuff has been like recently discovered, and there's a big hoo-ha about it at the moment. And, yeah.
Like everything that we've mentioned in all those other videos, like the dead dog and the bomb equipment and the asbestos stuff, like it's all been discovered now and like plugged up basically.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming they plugged the dead dog up. I don't know what you do with it.
I don't know what they've done with the dead dog. I just know all the powders have been found.
Stick a cork into the eye socket to keep the juices in.
Oh man!
Too far?
I don't know. The joke is there. It's just I've got the physical image burnt into my mind.
It's okay. So does half the audience. That's our new slogan. Ooh, that's too far. Anal lube.
Huh. Well, that was a conversation.
That was a conversation and a half. Oh, cool. That's an item.
Oh, breakfast. So yeah, I can't be talking about the school anymore or anything like that.
Well, you can. It's just very hard to find interesting shit.
Yeah, there's nothing really there anymore. It's kind of I've sort of done there now. I'm looking for a new job, so I'm not even looking for I'm not looking for an increase in wage or anything. I just want a different change of scenery. Because I'm that way inclined. I don't know why. I mean, if I get a job with more pay and bonus, but I'm quite content actually.
I think at this point we're all looking for a change of scenery.
It's just a change of scenery. I just like doing different things. Just sort of like I want one day for somebody to look at my CV and just gone,
fucking hell, you guys an interesting life.
Yeah. So like, because they go, well, what are your skills? And I'll be like, well. And I'll show them the CV, and I want them to then turn the page to then discover there's even more things.
What does this say here? What the fuck's this about 40 gallons of lubricants?
Busy weekend.